Good morning and welcome to Fresh, the show all about food, entertainment, design, and wellness. I'm Courtney Wallen, and Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so we are going to talk food and we're going to talk turkeys, and with me is Marianne Leanhart-Cross from the Purdue Extension. It's been a while, Marianne. Great to be back with you. How are you?
Great to be back with you also, and it's fun to talk about Thanksgiving.
It is, and featured in this month's Elkhart County Living magazine, they have turkey tips, bird tips, or what's it? It's all about the bird. I'll get it. We're doing turkey tips, and this is all about the bird. All together. Yes, very much so. So you'll want to check that out if you haven't seen it to get ready for Thanksgiving coming up this week. But Marianne, today we are going to be talking turkey tips, and you're going to go ahead and inform us what we should do with this upcoming season. So go ahead and let's get started.
Well, one of the things people oftentimes call and ask is, how much turkey do I buy? And my comment is, how many people are going to feed, and do you want to have planned overs? And planned overs are real important to me, probably more important than the actual having that incredible turkey to eat, because I think that turkey sandwich with the lettuce and some cheese, some sweet pickles, the mayonnaise, it's just incredible to eat, you know. So I'm already thinking, you know, this turkey we're showing, the staff's already decided we're going to have an early Thanksgiving. So it's 1 pound per person, and realize that allows extras, but think about all the other food that you're going to have, like the stuffing or the dressing, the mashed potatoes, the sweet potatoes, the salads, all those kinds of things.
Mouth is watering.
1 pound per person. The next thing you have to think about is it's froze. You know, this, and I don't care what brand it is, the majority of us are going to buy a bird that's frozen. So how do I get it thawed out? That's the big safety issue, because refrigerator space is oftentimes limited. So if you're going to thaw it in cold water in your kitchen sink, what you want to do is fill the sink. As that water becomes room temperature, change the water, which could be almost every half hour to hour. That's because the bacteria can start to grow on the outside. So change the water, or put it in a bucket or a dish pan or whatever, or thaw them in the fridge. And they say it's going to take 24 hours for every pound. So if you multiply that, if it's a 10-pound turkey, it can take a long time. So maybe sometimes it's a combination. I'm going to put this back on the counter. So getting thawed out safely. Then it's the dressing or the stuffing. You know, you can make that the day ahead on our stove, but don't put it in the bird till you're ready to put it in the oven. Now, if you called USDA, they'd tell you we don't even want you to put that stuffing in there. But the bottom line is, I know people are going to do it because that's the best dressing, right? So make it ahead to save yourself time. Put it in the turkey. And one thing that I have shared with people, instead of taking all that time to kind of sew up the back end or whatever, just take 1 or 2 pieces of bread and stick it right in that cavity, and that will hold that all in.
Interesting.
So now we're ready to put it in the oven. And the reference to that book or any of the safe places you're going to go on the website are going to talk about never lower than 325, ideally 350. The theory of people thinking they have to get up in the middle of the night to put in that turkey, no, not so much, even on a big bird. Because most of the time people overcook their turkey. And I'm sure Bill and Dustin Mattern, who are doing our second segment, are going to talk about one of the best things anybody can have when they're doing a turkey or any kind of meat is an instant read meat thermometer. In earlier shows, we talked about that. You know, it's getting food to the proper temperature. So on our turkey, that turkey breast part, the white meat, is 170. The rest of the bird is 180. But don't overcook. So I'm really going to pull this out probably when it's at 160 or 165. Because if I let it in there till it's 170 and then it's sitting, it's going to continue to cook. Most people overcook turkey, not using a thermometer, and then what is it, Courtney? It's dry. It's dry, and people don't want to eat it.
Like that one from Christmas Vacation. Have you seen that movie where they open it up and it basically just kind of makes a noise? It's so dry.
So it makes a noise, so it's so dry. So don't overcook. Use your meat thermometer, and then once I get it out of my oven, let it sit there for 15 minutes before I slice it. Then you'll have nice slices, and also have a sharp knife. If you want it to fall apart to make turkey Manhattan or turkey salad, then start slicing it right away.
Okay. So if you want those nice slices, wait a little bit. Very interesting. I'm going to have to say, I'll talk about this later in the next segment, but I did everything wrong last year. So good to know. I don't even own one of these, so I hope my guests weren't sick.
You will now. You have
I will.
now.
Well, Marianne, thank you so much. Good to know. Things if you haven't, done this before, it's your first time, or you've been doing it for years, things that just hit on again.
Good reminders, and just remember those 4 C's. Keep it clean, keep it cool, cook it to the proper temperature, and then make sure 2 hours after it's all prepared, you get it into the fridge.
Great. Easy. It's easy, not intimidating, right?
It's fun. And get everybody involved. Get your dad help him wash dishes.
Okay, we'll do that. Well, Marianne, great to be back with you. Thank you again so much. And again, the turkey tips, or It's All About the Bird, is in the Elkhart County Living Magazine this month's episode. Magazine. And you can check them out at maplecitymedia.com for more information on that. And if you'd like to find out more about turkey tips, go to our website, myfresh.tv, and we'll have more up there for you. Stay tuned. After a short break, we will be with Bill and Dustin Mattern of Mattern's Meat making a delicious turkey, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. We'll be right back.